Celebration is on here in Toronto. So many twists and turns in the final 3 innings alone. It was, man, I mean, you could break this thing down for hours and hours and hours, but let's just start there. Dodgers winning back-to-back. Hasn't happened too many times in history. You did it. You know how hard it is what they just did.
So hard. I mean, this team right here, the Los Angeles Dodgers, just when you think they're down and out, look, we'll be honest, we were in the back figuring out, okay, who we're going to interview with Toronto and which way is the story going to go, what questions are we going to ask, and then bam, they fight back. You know, that's a heart of a champion right there. It is not easy to win back-to-back championships. You got to have a lot of things go your way. You got to get some breaks, but you also make your own breaks. And these guys never gave up. They deserve all the credit in the world. They are the best team that we've seen in baseball for a long, long time.
Absolutely. I had the opportunity to be a world champ 3 times, and guys, repeating, I can call it's almost impossible, Kevin. I mean, you know, you got new players coming in, old players going out, somewhere else, free. You got to deal with free agents. You got to deal with injuries. You have to deal with traveling, with all the situation that play against you. That's why repeating is so difficult. And then on top of it, everybody, knowing that you were the world champ the year before, played their best game against you. That's why you have to give so much credit to these Dodgers for repeating back-to-back the world champ.
And Mark Walter, the owner, asked me up on the stage, said, when did you think we were winning this game? I said, when it ended. I mean, but that's the truth, right?
That is the truth.
That being said, just so tough for these Blue Jays who are, gosh, they were fun to watch this postseason, and they had so many chances. A great year, just tough to end the way it did.
Again, it's absolutely heartbroken for the Blue Jays. I mean, they had an incredible year from top to bottom. And they did it all. They did it in a beautiful, classy way. Great managers, been there since 2008. They pitched well, they defended well, they ran the bases, they showed guts, they never gave up. First time they lose 2 in a row in a long time.
Yeah.
It's you know, you almost feel like you can have 2 championships. Yeah, just from top to bottom, Vlad Guerrero Jr., you name it. They've done a wonderful job. They have nothing at all to put their heads down, and they'll be back, and hopefully we'll be seeing them in years to come.
It's so tough. I've been on that side of it. 7th game of the World Series, we were 3 outs away from winning our 4th in a row, and we lost just when we thought we were going to win. Everyone in that dugout and that clubhouse thought they were going to win a championship today. And the Dodgers held on to what they thought was theirs, man. It is tough no matter how you look at it, and you'll never forget it. You will never
And Cap,
forget it.
you can make an argument, fellas, that they outplayed the Dodgers in every facet. Pitching, hitting, base running, this, and the world champions show you that they can win a championship with their B game. But Yamamoto, oh my God,
Oh my
Yamamoto.
goodness. That was a performance for the ages. The Dodgers have won the World Series back-to-back years for LA, and a thrill ride here in Toronto in 11 innings. Will Smith, the big home run, and then Yoshinobu Yamamoto. The performance that will be remembered in World Series lore really forever. Guy who threw a complete game in Game 2, a guy who threw 6 innings and a gem last night, and then came back tonight and finished the game 2 2/3 innings. I haven't seen anything like that since, I know, Derek, you just brought it up, but Randy Johnson. That was the last time somebody pitched this game, pitched Game 6 and pitched well, and then came back to pitch like Yamamoto. And we're watching that, and we're like, he's not going to keep pitching, is he? Oh, yeah, he is.
It's unbelievable. First time since Randy Johnson, starting pitchers gotten 3 wins in the World Series. I mean, we were talking about it. You know, this is like a throwback to old school baseball. You don't see this. You don't see this anymore. But when this press conference that Yamamoto came in today and said he was ready to go, you're like, this guy is special, man. He wanted to pitch in the game, and then he comes out here and he pitches in Game 7.
I tell you what, for all of you at home that were watching Yamamoto pitch, the 3 of us.
Hey, hold on one second, David. I just want to see if they're getting ready for champagne. I don't want to interrupt you.
They're getting ready for tequila,
Yeah,
Kevin.
Well, that too. Sorry, go ahead. You're good. They're not doing it just yet.
Okay, perfect. For you guys that were watching Yamamoto pitching at home, the 3 of us, as you guys know, we have a long career as a baseball player, and Yamamoto got us guessing. That's how tough he is. as a pitcher. He had us guessing what pitch he was going to execute against these Blue Jays because the guy have a repertoire of different pitches, like 6 of them, that you don't know what he's going to come to you with. And I can even imagine, guys, being on that box trying to guess what this guy was going to execute with. That's why he make basically the Blue Jays life miserable when he was pitching. This guy have that I have seen in a long time.
Hey, it felt like 5 days ago today in the production meeting, we were all talking that Yamamoto may pitch 2 innings. And instead, he pitched 3. And we were laughing that he probably can't pitch 2. It's really, are we close here, Kevin? Or okay.
I think we got another moment. They're bringing out the Clase Azul, so things are getting serious.
Azul!
So
And Kershaw's got his shirt off.
Oh,
so
yeah.
getting close.
Now you know.
It doesn't officially start till Kike takes his shirt off. No, I mean, Yamamoto, just things that you dream about, right? 3 wins, Derek, you said it.
Hang on one sec.
Here we go.
Pass those down. Pass those down. I need one. Pass those down. Thank you, Andy. Pass those down. I got my thank you. Oh, I need a shot. Go, Robo. Who needs a bottle? Thank you. How good, Jack?
Hey! Who needs a shot? Who needs a shot? American. We got a shot. Budweiser. Tequila. American. Go ahead. You got one. Kirsch. Better not see any of the bat blues in your hands.
Attaboy, Kirsch.
Who's missing a shot? Everybody got a shot? Lots of wine.
Oh, we got tequila. Hey, see. We got everybody's Mookie here? Shohei here?
Mookie's working on, he's taking ground balls on his knees.
All right, guys, hey, real quick, this is going to be real quick and sweet. I can honestly say what you guys accomplished this year is unprecedented. Starting in Tokyo, all the stuff that we had to go through, guys that weren't here, that came later and pitched huge innings, played huge innings, no one ever wavered. And we asked each other to believe in each other, and you guys made it easy for me to believe in you. And you can go through the whole postseason, and every single person in this room stepped up and had their moment. And so it's just not about right now. I want you guys to take this with you because this is about life. And I coach because I love you guys, but I want you guys to take this message and what we accomplished going forward. But what you guys did is so special. Hey, and I want to give the stage right now to one person. And we all know who it is. And so last point is this guy is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Why? Not because of the talent, because every little thing matters. Being a great teammate, how he works, how he's not afraid to compete. And like today, Miguel. What I say is the game honors you. Today, the game honored Miggy. Great teammate! And what Yamamoto did will never be done again. So. Okay, hey, This is this guy's last guy. Love you, Kirby. This is this guy's last time in the clubhouse as an active player. And so the floor is yours, Clayton.
Thanks, Doc. It's an absolute honor to be in this clubhouse with you guys. I love every single one of you. I can't imagine a better way to go out than to pop bottles with this.
What a scene in the Dodgers clubhouse. Kershaw, rightfully so, who is done officially from the game. A Hall of Fame career, no doubt. Words for this Dodgers team that, look, they were favorites from the get-go this year, but they had some trials and tribulations. They had to work through a point late in the year in Baltimore where they were really struggling. The Padres were on their tail. In this series alone, they came back here down 3-2, and they won the final 2 games in Toronto. And there's just so much you could say about the resilience. Boy, they just find a way.
Kevin, I agree with everything you said, and I got to tell you one thing. The cardiologists in these 2 countries are going to make a fortune tomorrow of this series and these games. Holy smokes. We were tired and we haven't played anything. The emotions are great. We talked a little bit about baseball gives us an opportunity. Unlike other sports, you know it's going to be Tom Brady in football. You know it's going to be Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson. But in sports, it's guys like Miguel Rojas. Now, we were expecting Ohtani to maybe be the guy that hits a home run, not Rojas. And this goes back. We thought we were going to pinch hit for Rojas, but you got to give it to Doc Roberts. I think now he's a 3-time world champion, and it cements him as a future Hall of Fame man.
I tell you what, man. If I'm the Dodgers owner chief, I would give Dave Roberts a very long-term deal, and it's because he knows that ball club better than anybody I ever seen.
Sure.
I mean, he moves his players in a type of way that it seems like he knows the future. Because what he did with Rojas, what he did with Pajes, I never thought that he was going to let Rojas hit in that situation.
You're right.
I would put all my money in to bet that he wasn't going to let Rojas hit in that situation, especially when you are against the road. Player better than anybody I have ever seen, and that's why they are the world champion today.
You know what makes a great manager? Someone who trusts their players. Even when the outside world doesn't, they trust their players. He knows that he takes the temperature of the clubhouse. He knows how players feel. He has more information than everyone else. And what Doc does is he puts his players in a position to be successful. Ultimately, it's up to the players to do the job. But he puts them in the position to be successful, and he pushed all the right buttons.
Can we give a little love to Will Smith? I mean, he hit the home run that won the game in the 11th inning. But he caught more innings in the World Series than anyone in the history of the game has caught. He caught the full 18-inning game the other day. He caught Yamamoto each time, and I know Yamamoto was great, but you need your catcher to be good too. I mean, that was some performance from him. He also hit the home run to help win Game 2.
Game 2 homer, Game 7 homer, right in the same spot. I think it was 64 innings or something like that. It was an incredible number. And look, experience matters, Kevin, and Doc Roberts taught us that. Will Smith, Mookie Betts, Kershaw with the big out. And what it shows you, here comes the Magic Man.
Magic Man.
Magic Man. Here comes the Magic Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Magic, what's up?
Oh, baby. Oh, yes. Come on in, big dog. Wow. Unbelievable.
And so we're on live watching the celebration right now, Magic. Well, we're talking, we almost had a heart attack watching that game. What was your reaction?
I did have one. I would say, first of all, I don't want us to forget. It's unbelievable what both teams did for the game of baseball in this series. This was amazing for anybody, and I think we brought new fans in tonight, as well as the other 6 games as well. Proud of the guys. You know what? Give Dave Roberts some credit. He put in some guys who came through tonight. You know, Rojas came through with the big home run. He put Andy in. He saved the game with that run and catch. The infield comes in. We get the double play. I mean, on and on. Just and then Will, of course, hitting the game winner. But I'm happy for Kershaw to go out as a champion. And then I'm happy for myself because that's 18 championship rings. I gotta throw that in.
You got to, baby. No.
You sound like Reggie Jackson. Every time I see Reggie, he tells me how
you're going to have to put on some toes.
So, this is a blessing.
Irvin, this is one of the greatest, and no, let me rephrase that. This is the greatest World Series I've ever seen. And the amount of people that saw this around the world, starting with the U.S., Canada, and obviously Japan. But we were talking about Dave Roberts. Now he's a 3-time world champion. The real, and you've been a champion more than anybody, the real mark of a champion is you can make an argument. The Toronto Blue Jays outplayed the Dodgers in every facet, and somehow or another title back-to-back. I give Roberts a lot of credit for that.
You know what? You're absolutely right. I know. You know, they did a lot of great things to win the series, and what happens when you are a winner, and all 3 of you guys understand this, you had to go somewhere else. You had to go deeper. And you had to rely on you being a champion today. That's what won the game for us, really. That we've been there, we understand, and then when they went up 3-0, goodness, and that crowd started rocking in here, I said, man, but we came back and got 1, then we got 2. So that kind of helped us get some momentum. And I think that's the key.
We'll move over to Freddie.
He should be the one who be on.
Hey, we're all going to come in.
It's a party. It's a party.
I didn't do nothing, but I was just a fan.
Oh, my word.
You know, that was you've won some rings now. You've played in some pretty epic games. You've hit some pretty big home runs in the World Series, but that was something to watch.
That series was incredible.
Oh my goodness!
My gosh, back and forth grinds. Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I don't think there's enough words to talk about him. That was absolutely. I can't. When I looked in the bullpen and saw him warming up, I said, "No way, he's doing it." And then he came in and he was firing darts. He had command. It was impressive. It just. Hey, we're kind of like you now, huh?
Almost. You got one more to go.
Same narrative next year.
That's right. Hey, Freddie, you guys in this series show why you guys are so good. You are one of the leaders on that ball club. Through your mindset, you guys lost a couple of games at home. You guys come here, battle through it, won yesterday. After yesterday's game, I want to know what was you guys' mindset.
Going into yesterday, after practice on the day off we had, it felt, once Doc fell on the ground trying to race Kim, the vibes changed, you know? But it's just, baseball is so unpredictable. Last year we did it a whole different way than we did it this year. It's our starting pitching was the name of the game. Since the end of August, they've carried us. And as an offense, we were just trying to do as much as we could. We didn't hit that much in this series, but with what the pitching staff we had, we didn't need to. They were amazing, and we hopped on their back. And Blake Snell coming in. Tyler Glasnow pitched yesterday. I know it's a few pitches, but you're still hot and throwing. It's what our starting pitching did in this series in the last 2 months. This is why we were World Series champs again.
Talk to me just a minute. We were just talking about Dave Roberts.
Yeah.
The best managers, in my opinion, have the trust of all the players that are in that clubhouse and know what buttons to push. Talk to me about how he's handled everyone, not only just in this World Series, but how he's handled all the stars you guys have had throughout the year.
And you know this playing in New York. When you play in a massive city that is expected to win year in and year out, and that's what when you put this uniform on, you're expected to win. When you have a manager like Dave, media before the game, media after the game, in the fight with us every single night, grinding with us, doing everything he possibly can, that's why you lay into him and trust him and do everything. What he did in the World Series last year and getting us through Game 5 with a bullpen game, the last 7 innings, and he did it again over and over. He brought in the right guys. Tyler Glasnow yesterday coming in and a situation he told me on the bus that was his first save ever, and to trust Doc and to be ready. And it's a testament to everyone in this organization. We all pull in the same rope, and Doc is the greatest leader you can have.
Hey, Buck, I got a question for you, young man. You're one of the greatest winners of all time, one of the greatest clutch players of all time, playing for our guy Pat Riley. But right now, I want you to talk about Freddie Freeman. Tell me what he means to this team, not only the 2 walk-offs back-to-back World Series, but what he means and what a great player he is to your team.
Well, I think it starts first in the clubhouse, right? Because this man puts in so much work. And also, too, last year, you remember, Mookie said Freddie taught him to be ready at the first pitch. Go after, be more aggressive. See, I listen to everything. Listen to players talk about Freddie. And that tells you what type of respect they have for him and what type of leader he is. Then Freddie likes to be in the clutch moments. I mean, this dude, I'm telling you, brother, you are so, when they disrespect him, okay, we're going to walk Mookie to get to you.
Preach!
He said, you guys don't remember I used to be MVP of this league. And then you hit the home run. But then he follows it up with the next 3 games, home runs too. And then this series, the same thing. I would say he's the most humble superstar we have in this game. Family-driven, community-driven, and he's changed the Dodgers. And it was hard for him in the beginning because he was attached to such a great city and team in Atlanta, and it took him a while to adjust because he was going through it emotionally, and I used to come in and give him hugs and let him fight through that. And brother, you have done just that. And thank you for, these guys were the same way, right? We all got big egos, but it's when we play, not when we're at home or we're off the field. And each one of us are the same. So I just want to congratulate you. I'm gonna get off the set because you did work. I didn't do nothing.
I got something for y'all, man. I got something for y'all.
There you go. My dog.
Hold it on, man. I know you got a badass jacket on, but this is my dog for you and Freddie, man. That's for champion. I got 2 dogs.
I was mad at you. Who was on the night after I was on? Somebody else was on, and you gave me
Addison Barrier. I got you, dog.
Thank you, brother.
You know me.
Well, Magic has 18 rings. Freddie now has 3, but thank God they have a $4.99 T-shirt to walk away from. Magic, good to see you, man. Congrats.
Hey, Kevin, you giving the price away, man.
Hey, that's a big prize, and they deserve it. The Dodgers and Freddie Freeman. What nice words for Magic, and all true about Freddie Freeman. A true champion and a winner. Back-to-back with the Dodgers, but his 3rd overall ring. Freddie, congrats, man. Happy for you. Great to hear from both Magic and Freddie. They'll go continue the celebration in the Dodgers locker room. Back-to-back champs. Boy, that was great. Magic talking about Freddie. Oh, Papi, cigar time.
It's smoking if you got him.
It's the champagne is flowing, the cigars are out, the shirts are off. It is party time for the Dodgers. I'll tell you, if the Blue Jays, as good as they've been, if they're going to win it, they're going to have to take it away. They tried. They tried to take it away. But, you know, Magic pointed it out, too. It's like that championship DNA was just enough in it. The Dodgers just had enough in the key moments.
We were talking towards the end of the game, I think it was in the 8th inning, saying that Toronto needs more runs. They need more runs because you cannot count out the Los Angeles Dodgers. As long as they are close, they feel like they're going to win the game. And that's what champions do. You're never out of it until the last out. These guys continued to fight. They continued to battle. And they wanted to keep what was theirs, and that's the World Championship.
Last night, after the Dodgers pulled out that game, to be honest with you, I told you guys, the Blue Jays, they were in a tough situation. And let me tell you why. You talking about quality, you're talking about greatness, you're talking about a team that has showed throughout the years that they had the best talent in baseball. And that's what shows up tonight, the talent. These guys, even being down pretty much the big part of the game, they never give up.
Oh my God.
They always shows up. Look at that body. I love it.
Oh, Kershaw is out.
Wow.
Kersh is out.
National television, half
Kersh
naked.
is out. I love it.
TV.
We'll do it. We'll do it. Come on.
There we go. There we go. Thank you.
Congratulations, baby.
Thank you, guys. My man. Thank you, man.
Congratulations, Clayton.
Okay.
Amazing. Papi noticed that as soon as you win the
I
clubhouse,
feel on the dress.
shirt was off. It didn't take long tonight, my man.
Hey, this is the last time I ever get to do this. You know, I mean, this doesn't happen in normal life, I don't think. So
You can do it on the beach next summer.
That's right.
Yes, you can.
But it's not going to feel like that.
They get
It's
sick,
not gonna
big
feel
fella.
like that. All right. I'll see.
Oh,
They can see,
man.
old man, you retired now.
Yeah, I'm retired.
You just
That's
like
it.
me. This is a rocking shirt
That's
right
it.
here.
It feels good. Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so we were watching at Dodger Stadium when you had your family and your friends out there on the mound, and you're taking pictures with the grounds crew, and, you know, obviously your last time there. And then tonight, it's like the game's going on, and we're like, oh, man, Kersh might get in this game right now. Take us through what you're thinking.
Yeah, I was. Hey, that's pretty cool that we got that many Dodger fans.
Hall
here in
of Fame
Toronto.
chance.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, man, it was like it was pretty quick. You know, it happens quick down there, and I had my back turned to it. I had no idea we had one out. I was warming up, and then sure enough, double play turn, game over. But I think I might have had the next batter right there. Wow. So, but what, I mean, can you say anything more about Yama? I mean, what he did was just. I love that guy, man. He's just a gamer. He's got all the talent in the world, but I mean, for him to step up and do this tonight for us, like, I mean, all these guys, Shohei on short rest, Blake Snell coming in, Yama, relievers, just, I mean, it was, this whole group, man, is just, I'm just so grateful and honored to be a part of this team. Like, you can talk about how much money the Dodgers spend all you want, but that group of guys is a lot more than how much money they make. It's a special group, man. It really is. And Shohei, Freddie, Mookie, Will Smith with the whole, like Miggy Rojas. I mean, like, you can just go down the list. So I'm just grateful, man, and honored, and what a way to end it, you know?
Kersh, congrats, man. I
Thank
couldn't
you.
be happier
Thank
for you.
you.
And what an amazing, amazing career. I was up there by our set, and I was watching you and Sasaki warm up, and you probably did have the next guy, but we saw you on the video, and you were celebrating. Tell us what you were feeling as you were celebrating, running off that bullpen. Here you go. Watch this. Tell us what you're thinking right there.
I'm a little out of breath. I haven't run in a while. I mean, that's a long run. That's two. I had to go out there when the bench was cleared, and then I had to do that. So that was too much for me. But, dude, I couldn't believe it, man. It's just like the best. How can I script it any better? Like, that's the last time I'll ever get to play a baseball game. Game 7, extra innings. get to be out there, run on the field, celebrate with my teammates. I'm just so thankful, man. My cup is just overflowing. It's just amazing.
Look,
look at those two right there. There they are.
That's what I was going to mention.
Yeah.
Now, the end of the career comes for everyone. Came for all of us. You ultimately had the best ending of a career that anyone can have, right? Your next stop is Cooperstown. But talk to me about, you got your wife here, your kids are here. Talk to me about how special it is and how big of a role they've played in your career.
I mean, they mean everything to me. I mean, you're going to make me cry on set, but I mean, the way that you were with the Yankees, that meant a lot to me to see that, you know, play your whole career with one team, win the World Series, do all those things. So to get to be a Dodger for this long and get to do that, and then get to have my family grow up alongside me. You know, we had our first kid. Now we got 4. We got 1 more on the way. I don't know what we're doing. We're gonna have 5, but it's just. You're
gonna have time for now.
Yeah, we're gonna have time. But it's just the best thing in the world, man. It really is, and I just for it to end tonight like this, I don't really have words for it, but I'm just so honored. It's just unbelievable.
That's awesome. Kurt, listen, just like my man say right here, way to end of a career, brother.
Thank you.
Congratulations, man. This is, I look at your career, and it's like a real movie. The bad guy take place first, and then the good guys end up winning at the end. Congratulations on that, man. But I want you played for several years for Dave Roberts. I want you to take me through your relationship with him, how he take care of you throughout your time and towards the end of your career.
Yeah, I mean, I had 3 managers. I had Joe Torre, Don Mattingly, and now Doc. And I want to say, you know, to Donnie's the man. I love Donnie, and I'm glad he made it to a World Series. Obviously, it didn't work out, but Donnie's the best. But Doc's amazing. He really is. I mean, what he does with this clubhouse, with the expectations, with the pressure for us to, you know, we've been through it. I've been through it in October. You know, I've had my ups and downs, and so for him to stick with me and trust me, and even tonight have me up, you know, for the next batter, that just it means the world to have your manager have the trust in you like that. So he does that with all of us up and down the line. He continues to be in our corner, and I'm grateful to have been. I mean, I think it's 10, 11 years now with Doc. So it's been an amazing run, and I mean, he deserves a lot of credit. You know, you can say all you want about whatever the payroll, all that stuff, but Doc's won 3 World Series now. You know, I mean, that's in the Hall of Fame category.
3 in 6 years is pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Kirsch, before we let you go, you know, and you're going to enjoy this, and you should. And kids are kind of the telltale of time, right? As your kids get older, you see things. But 17 years ago, I think it was, right? And against the Cardinals, 2008, and it ends here.
Yeah.
If you had one thought about that capsule of time right now, what would it be?
Grateful. Just grateful. Grateful for all of it. Good times, bad times, injuries, bad starts, bad postseasons. Just grateful, man. This is beyond my wildest expectations for a baseball career. I don't have the right words and emotions for all this. I'm sure my wife will help me with that at some point, but I just am so grateful and thankful right now for this opportunity to be here, to win a 3rd World Series with this group of guys, to get the last out of an inning in the 12th inning, you know, like just stuff like that you couldn't even script. So I just, when you look back on it all, that's the only word I have. It's just grateful.
I think we've been grateful to watch you.
Thank you, man.
That's for sure. And go enjoy this with your family, all right?
Thank
Clayton
you,
Kershaw, amazing. What a way to finish.
I love you too, brother.
Back-to-back titles. And he's going to enjoy this with his family and his teammates.
See you in Cooperstown soon.
Oh, you know it. What a career. What a night. What a guy. And he can go enjoy with his family. Unbelievable. There you go. That's what it's all about. I mean, that's just great. The overflow of emotions from him and the joy, and how fortunate and you guys are all-time greats, and I watch you all, and fortunate to watch you all do your thing, and now to sit here next to you, it's a joy for me. But how fortunate are we to you guys compete against him, but then to watch him in the end and finish like this? Just a cool moment to be a part of.
Couldn't be happier for him. You know, we talked about it the other day when he was pitching in extra innings. I was pulling for him. I saw him after that game, and I told him I felt like I was playing behind him. You know what I mean? Because you want him to have success because, you know, unfortunately, when you have long careers, people tend to remember what you did at the end, and that's not always fair. That's why I was pulling for him to have that big moment. He had that big moment, and that moment helped them win another World Series.
I tell you what, he don't deserve less than what he had. I mean, this is a guy that have brought so much joy to those LA fans and even fans from some of the team. I mean, every time you think about the Dodgers, you have to think about Kershaw. This is a guy who makes that difference. This is a guy who put it together. This is a guy who brought a group of people together to win championship. And it can be no less than that, Kevin.
Amazing. What a night. Will Smith is here, and holy cow, I don't even know where to start. But first of all, how are you still standing? You caught the most innings of anyone in human history, and I mean that in the postseason.
Yeah, I'm a little tired. Yeah, I don't know. Just keep going.
Amazing, man.
So, Will, I mean, piggybacking off what Kevin said, every inning this series, 7 games, 74 innings. How the hell do you have the strength to hit a ball that far from the heart?
yeah, just keep grinding, you know. You put in the work in the offseason. You put in the work during the season with the training staff, with the strength coaches, trying to stay fresh, trying to keep going. Yeah, that's all it is, just staying in shape.
Talk to me a little bit about Yamamoto. Reason why we were talking about him before the game. He's the first pitcher since 2001 when we faced Arizona Diamondbacks. Randy Johnson won 3 games. Pitched game 6, came right back in game 7. Were you surprised to see him warming up there? And how, I mean, just talk to me about him. It's unbelievable.
That was unbelievable what he did. No, I wasn't surprised. You know, I kept talking to him yesterday after the game, hey, be ready for an inning or 2. He kept telling me, hit 2 homers, I don't have to pitch. But yeah, I wasn't expecting 3 innings. So to go out there for the 3rd, 2nd inning, that was incredible. I mean, he's such a good pitcher. He's, you know, how hard he works, his dedication to his craft. It's just a special guy, a special teammate, and you know, couldn't be happy for him.
Well, congratulations once again. Incredible job in this playoff. I want you to explain the audience, how hard it is to repeat, how hard it is to be where you guys are at. Everything that you guys had to go through to be able to accomplish and complete the mission.
Yeah, it's so hard. You know, it's so hard to win 1 World Series. Able to do it last year, that was a special team. You know, we did it last year with the bullpen. Those guys stepped up each and every game. You know, the offense was there. Then this year, you know, the starters stepped up. Starters coming out of the bullpen, and it's just so hard. You know, that's such a good team over there in the Blue Jays, you know, facing the Brewers, the Philadelphia Phillies, and the Reds before that. It's just so hard, and it's just a testament to, you know, this team. We just never stopped believing in each other. We just kept believing, kept fighting, kept believing we're the best team in baseball, and kept believing we were going to win tonight.
You know, most importantly, is this your daughter over here? She is adorable, and she's watching you on the monitor on TV. She's trying to get inside the television to get to Dad right now, who's sitting over here.
Come on the set.
She thinks it's an iPad.
Bring it on the set.
You want to come over? You want to come over, Dad?
Come to Daddy.
Come on over here.
Come to Daddy.
She's debating.
It's going to be a shout-out.
Papi not going to bite.
So cute. Oh, my goodness, Will. Amazing. I wanted to go back to, I mean, there were so many incredible plays in this game from both teams. 9th inning, you guys are in a pickle, right? If bases loaded, 1 out. Varsho hits that ball to second, and Miggy kind of stumbles for a second. He fires it home. You had a tough play, man. You had to stretch, and I came off for a second, but you just got the cleat down in time for the run came home. Tell me about that play.
Yeah, I mean, Miggy's hands are the best, you know, the best. I've never seen hands like that. But yeah, I mean, you're hoping for a double play right there. But, you know, you kind of see him go down, then it's just get 1 out. You know, I become a first baseman right there.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep your foot down. I came off a little sooner than I thought, but just getting 1 out. Try to get the next guy after that.
Did you know how close it was? If you didn't get
I'm watching it right now.
Yeah.
It's a little closer.
It was pretty close.
I knew I kept it down, but yeah, that would have been a really tough way to lose.
You did a great job.
Well, the most difficult part about that is on a regular force play, of course, you have a base. But the hardest thing is with the plate, you can't tell the difference between the plate and dirt. I mean, you're probably saying, I didn't realize it was that close right now, right?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, it was just a little inch. So that's what it took for you guys to win this title.
Yeah. Right.
Talk to me just a little bit. We've been asking everyone that's been up here about Doc, the manager. Tell us about, I've always said that the best managers earn the trust of their players, and they also trust their players. he's done a great job with mixing and matching and put it in Miggy and put it in Pajes and them coming up in the big plays when you needed it most. But talk to me a little bit about Doc.
Yeah, he's great. He's the only manager I've played for. He's the only that came up as a rookie. He was our manager. But yeah, you just know he's in your corner. You know he's in your corner. You know he's got his back or your back, and yeah, he just knows what we need to do to win. And last year it was putting the trust in the bullpen. This year it's putting trust in the starters, his pitchers, doing what they needed to do. And getting Miggy in there game 6 and 7, trusting him, trusting Kike, trusting all of us really. And there's no one better leading this ship than Doc.
I know you guys get to be asked about Ohtani a lot, but tonight Ohtani played an extremely important job in that game. He had to pitch and hit. And we always talk about how he is the engine when it comes down to hitting. But I want you to take me through the importance of him focusing on pitching tonight, especially against the Blue Jay lineup.
Yeah, I mean, he's the best player in the world. The amount of work it takes to be that, the amount of focus it takes to go out there and ball out. I know it didn't really go his way pitching on the mound, but he kept us in the ballgame. He kept it at 3 runs. He didn't let it get out of hand. He got on base. I feel like he got on base his first 3 at bats or whatever. So you never know what you're going to get with him. It's just he's going to put together a good at bat. He's going to pitch well. You're hoping for something remarkable each and every night, and he's done that before. He's just an incredible player, incredible person, and just goes one pitch at a time. It's special.
Will, what was so cool about really this whole series, but especially tonight, every single person on the roster, it felt like it took everybody to win. Obviously, you talked about Rojas. Pajes comes in, defensive replacement, and runs over Kike to make one of the best catches you're going to see. And every one of your starting pitchers pitched in this game. It just felt like it took every single player on the roster. How gratifying is that for you as a teammate?
Yeah, it's we're a close group. We've had a lot of fun this year. It's just a special group, and even guys that weren't on the roster were helping us win. We had the Vibes crew going. We had it was just a special group. We just kept believing in each other, kept trusting each other. When your name was called, it was go out there and get the job done. Do what you need to do to help us win a ball game.
Thank you very much, brother. Oh, I got one more thing for you. This is not for you. This is for your daughter right here.
Oh, my gosh. I can't get enough of her. She's too cute.
One of my dogs said, she's my dog.
She's running away. She didn't want it.
Congratulations, baby.
Will, that was amazing. Congrats. Go enjoy it, man. Appreciate your time. Will Smith, unbelievable. One of the biggest moments, one of the biggest home runs in baseball history in the 11th, and it sends the Dodgers to back-to-back World Series champs. And his daughter, I can't get enough. You are just too cute, girl. Papi, you got a new friend, too.
I do.
She likes the hockey pucks, too. Oh, my gosh. Players all hanging out now, getting some family time, and obviously so much support from these families to do what they did for all these months. And, I guess the guests will keep on coming here. They're going to keep on coming.
This is the place to be, Kevin. This is the party.
This is the place. When is Club Papi coming back? I feel like, is it that hour? I feel like it's that hour.
We got like another hour to get there.
Another hour to get there.
Yes.
We are going to get there in another hour.
Kevin, I want to go back to something the captain said. You talked about a little bit of an old school series. That's exactly what this was. In many ways, I think the game that we all fell in love with kind of walked away from us a little bit with analytics and all this other stuff. The Dodgers are the perfect combination. You need balance. You need balance in a lineup. You need balance in approach. But starting pitching is back. We saw great defense. We saw great base running. We saw more hit and runs in this series than we've seen over the last 5 years combined. And it's the perfect anti-script series. Both managers managed beautifully. And it's just fun to see. Baseball's back, starting pitching's back, and the Dodgers are back.
It's great to have this type of baseball on center stage for the world to see. Because we're talking about the Dodgers, obviously they won. We know what they've been about the last 5 years, right? But then getting a chance to see the Toronto Blue Jays as well go through the American League, playing old school baseball, putting the ball in play, contact, 2-strike approach, hitting with runners on base, playing defense, starters, bullpen, just showing a little bit of everything. And they ran into a dynasty here with the Los Angeles Dodgers because the Dodgers aren't going anywhere. It's not like this is the end of the line.
Nope.
They're going to be back next year. They'll be back the year after that. So they have a chance to put together a string of championships. It gets harder every year, but they're going to be in the conversation once again.
I like that you mentioned the word dynasty because I talked about it earlier during the playoff. The Dodgers are building up a dynasty. I mean, you can get no better ball club than the one that they have had for the past 5-6 years, you know, and the way they run the ball club. This is a World Series to remember. This is a World Series that 10, 15, 20 years from now, you're going to sit down and watch it, and you're going to get goosebumps just like we did tonight and during this whole series because they know how to put it together. They have a great front office. They had a great manager. They had great players, and that's what you get when you put all them pieces together.
Papi, I agree with you. And talk about high-low, KB. First team in Major League history to go over $1 billion in gross revenue. Minor leagues, they have the #1 minor league system, both in pitching and in hitting. They're not going anywhere, boys. They're just getting started.
Back to back to back. And as Derek said, close to 4, and then 2001. The sawed-off bat. Roger got a little angry. Three-peat was complete. Three-peat was complete.
What was that all about?
He thought it was the ball.
Derek. Last year, the Dodgers in 5 games. Really impressive effort. Their bullpen, they did it all with bullpen and interchangeable parts. And, of course, there's superstars, as we know, with Shohei and Freddie, who won the World Series MVP, and Mookie and the usual suspects. But I think this was so interesting about them is this year they really did it in a different way. They did it with starting pitching, and they did it, you know, see the champagne celebration continues. Tyler Glasnow and Shohei and the crew celebrating back-to-back titles. And this one went down to the wire. Most recent repeat champs in the major sports. Well, the Dodgers are the most recent. They just did it. Chiefs did it 22-23, Warriors in 17-18, and the Panthers are also recent. They've done it the last 2 years. And so there you go. I really like what Magic Johnson said. You know, he said this was a great series for baseball. It really was, because not only, you know, heart-pounding, electric, extra innings Game 7. I think anyone was into that, but just the quality of baseball was so good, right?
Kevin, it was so much fun. I think we have Ohtani coming. So
Yes, we do.
Shohei's coming over.
He coming with an army.
I love it. Here comes Shohei. What's up, Shohei?
What up, Shohei?
Will, what's up, man?
Congrats. Well, how are you, my friend?
Shohei Ohtani is going to join us. Amazing. Another great performance from him, and he's got another World Series with the Dodgers. And Will, his translator, will sit down with us, and good to see you guys. Shohei, congrats. Amazing what you continue to do, you know, in pitching and hitting it. What was the most fun about being part of this epic game today?
今日の試合一番楽しかったところは。
いやもう本当に全てが素晴らしかったというか、どちらのねチームにとっても本当に一つのゲームとして本当に素晴らしい試合だったなと思います。
Everything was so fun. I mean, I think even on both sides, their team, our team, I think we had an amazing game, and it was something that I can only imagine.
Shohei, congrats, back to back, pretty outstanding. Two-part question. Number one, how exhausted are you? And number two, we were talking in the room before the game. Do you think this was a more difficult way, the 3-day rest, or after the 18 innings when you were on base 9 times?
どっちの方が疲れてますかと。
どうですかね、18イニングの方が出塁している回数も多かったので、あの日はほとんど寝れなかったですし、結構体的にはそっちの方がしんどかったのかなと思ってます。
The 18-inning game was really tough because I wasn't able to sleep and I was on base a lot, as you said, so that was the tougher one.
Shohei, congratulations once again, man. I mean, what a game. But I would like to know, in a game like today, what will you focus more on, pitching or hitting?
今日のフォーカスは。
いやもちろんピッチングの方にフォーカスするというか、もちろんピッチングの日はそちらがメインになってしまうので、試合の前の準備も含めてそっちの方が試合の前の準備という意味ではフォーカスしてるのかなと思います。
I don't try to make pitching the focus, but I do spend a lot more time on the pitching side preparing, so it just naturally ends up, just focusing on the pitching side.
First of all, congratulations. Last year, you played in the World Series and you weren't full strength. You hurt your shoulder. You weren't able to pitch. How much were you looking forward to this World Series and actually getting a chance to show the world both sides?
去年はちょっとなかなか状態があれだったんですけども、今年は健康の状態でできて、自分のその能力を発揮できたのかなと。
そうですね。まずゲームにその100% の形で臨めたのが一番なんていう楽しかったですし、去年はねこう出て後ろに下がって温めてマッサージしてもらってみたいな注射してみたいなのを繰り返してたので、あんまりその野球やってるなっていう雰囲気がなかったので、今年は全然違うワールドシリーズになってたのかなと思います。
It was a lot more fun playing the World Series with full health. Just last year, I had to go back to the training room, get myself heated up, get some injections. I was going in and out, so it didn't feel like I was playing the game. But this time, with 100% healthy, I felt like I was playing the game.
Shohei, you had amazing performances this postseason so many times. What was it like watching Yamamoto, and how in the world did he do that and come back and pitch tonight like he did?
2日連続投げた由伸、どうやって成し遂げたんですか？
いやもうどうやって投げたのか分かんないですけどね、正直。本当にもう彼がね一番世界でナンバーワンのピッチャーだと僕は思ってますし、チームのみんなも思ってるし、そこに異論はないんじゃないかなと思ってます。
I have no idea how he pulled it off, and I really believe this, but he is the #1 pitcher in the whole world.
Well, he proved it. You're pretty good yourself, my friend. Congratulations, another World Series. You came in with one series. You got 2 now. So we'll have to see if you can do it again next year. But enjoy this, Shohei. Thanks so much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Hey, congrats, my man.
Shohei Ohtani and Will on the translator. Impressive. What an amazing performance from Shohei as he sits to join us. Really incredible. I mean, you think about the postseason that he had. Gives Alex a little autograph right there. Shohei, good to see you again, man. Be well. Thanks so much for joining us. You think about it, right?
Ale, you gonna put that on eBay?
No, I'm gonna give that to Nick.
Yeah.
He's been bothering me all day about
There you go. There you go. Nick's got it. It is incredible. We're talking about Shohei and Yamamoto so much this postseason. I just don't know how you can really explain mentally and physically what they did. I mean, you go back another round. Remember, Shohei pitched a 2-hitter and hit 3 home runs in the NLCS, and then he was on base 19 times the other day, and then he started today on 3 days rest and had 2 hits. It's amazing. Here comes Doc Roberts.
How do you do it?
Dave is here.
Where deserve it.
Dave Roberts coming on in, 3rd-time World Series champ as a manager.
Oh my God! Hey, KB.
Dave, good to see you, man. It's always good to see you up there on the trophy thing too. That's good too. That's a good thing. It means it's good news,
That's a good
I feel
thing.
like that's
Whenever
good.
I'm at this desk, that's also a good thing.
Oh man! Yeah. All right, so let's be honest. Did you round second and fall on your face to spark the team? Is that what happened?
No, but I did try to do that to add a little levity.
Yeah.
I didn't expect to do a face plant rounding second base, so I guess it worked out.
It was awesome, and it's certainly Freddie was saying that it loosened the mood. It really got everybody laughing and going.
I did a couple Toradol shots, so I feel good. I was game ready, man.
Well, I tell you, Doc, this is just how you drew it up, right? In Game 7?
We scripted it.
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah. But look, we were talking, one, in order to win back-to-back championships, you have to be able to win in different ways, right? Last year, you relied on your bullpen. This year, you get to a Game 7, you use all 4 starters. So talk to me a little bit about the team, how you trust all of your players. You made all the right moves, whether it's Rojas, it's Pajes, you just continue to make the right moves because you trust your players. But talk to me a little bit about that.
I think that's exactly right. I think that, every year, every team is created differently. And I think for me, as a manager, the secret sauce is trying to get everyone, as people say, to buy in to whatever. Because everyone can't be the star. It's not always going to be everyone's number in one particular moment. But I think the main thing is having guys ready when called upon, whether it's Andy coming off the bench and going out there to play center field on a whim, right? And trusting Miggy to take an at-bat where he didn't look good the at-bat prior. And I do believe the game honors you. And Miggy Rojas right there, the game honored him in that particular moment. And, the young kids that take the baseball, Glass, as a starter coming out of the pen, and Yamamoto on 1 day's rest saying, I want the baseball and I'm not going to come out of this game, and me trusting him. And so it just goes on. But like you said, Derek, every team's different, but these guys, I can look and honestly say, 26 guys I unequivocally trusted.
Doc, I mean, first of all, congrats. I mean, you're now a 3-time world champion. We've been really impressed with everything you've done. But I got to tell you, 3-time world champion, there's no question this is by far your greatest managing job. Every button you push was on the money. Captain mentioned some of them. But talking a little bit about Rojas, he hadn't started a game since early October. And we heard your speech, what it means to you. So it takes 26 guys. We were thinking maybe would Doc pinch hit for him, and you didn't. Tell me about what you felt, because we saw your reaction, and we might show it. When that ball went over the fence, tell me what you were thinking right then.
You know what, I was saying my prayers, and I just felt that he was going to come up big. And why did I insert him a couple days ago? I just felt that we needed a spark. And, you know, when he plays, there's just some energy that he brings. And you guys know, I just think that I was just...
Great reaction.
I got my hands going to my head. But it's one of those things that you have to feel pain, and it's got to be so intense. And Miggy wanted to be a part of this moment so bad. He was not going to fail. And you know what's funny? I just heard a story just before I came on set. His wife told him he was going to hit a home run in the World Series.
Oh, my.
And he wasn't even playing. And she kept telling him, Miguel, you're going to hit a home run. He's like, babe, I'm not even playing. Yesterday he played, didn't homer. Today she told him, Miguel, you're going to hit a home run today. And sure enough.
Wow.
But real quick before you go.
I got to follow up too.
But just this is what makes you such a great manager. I'm going to tell you what makes you such a great manager. You're on the stage, and you take a moment and you thank the wives. See, you're a veteran, man. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, man.
No, but Derek, here's the thing. But it's like we had the season. You can look at the season, and the wives sacrificed so much, taking care of the husbands, the kids, and holding it down at home, right? And I asked our guys, give us 5 weeks of a postseason, and where it's like we all need to be together. And then that sacrifice for the wives, say, okay, I'm going to take all the kids and do all this, and give me to your husbands, and let them just focus on winning 13 games this year. And they did it, so I had to give them some props for sure.
Congratulations, my brother. Congratulations once again. You very well deserved. I mean, you run that team better than anybody I have ever seen. Yamamoto, man. Come on, man. We never thought that guy was going to come in today.
I didn't know he was going to pitch until today at about 2 o'clock.
Wow.
And so he's like, I'm available, I'm pitching. So it was one of those things that I didn't want to insert him and just force him into it. But if it made sense, I was going to bring him into that game. And he wasn't going to come out of that game.
We kept saying he's still pitching. He's still going to pitch. It was truly, Dave, you're one of a kind, man. Congrats. Go enjoy this, okay?
I will. Thank you, guys. And John and the Blue Jays, you guys are unbelievable and heck of a series, and congrats.
Such a great game. 11 innings. LA 5-4 over Toronto, and the Blue Jays were so good. And, you know, they had the big home run from Bo Bichette, and they had bases loaded with 1 out in the 9th and a chance to walk it off. They just couldn't get the last hump. But what a year. Let's go to Ken Rosenthal now with Jays manager John Schneider.
John, you guys had an amazing season. AL East title, #1 seed in the American League. You beat the Yankees, you beat the Mariners, played one of the great World Series ever. What was your message to your team?
I said thank you. You know, it was my first team meeting of the year. Kind of just talking through how we got here, how we arrived here, the way we played, and how special of a group it is. You know, it's hard. You know, it's hard to get this close, and it's hard to see this group not be together. You know, it's going to happen at some point. You just don't want it to happen this way. But the message was just thank you for all they sacrificed and for the way they went about it.
I know it's all still a blur, but were there moments in this game that stood out to you that you will remember as perhaps turning points?
Yeah. Bo's homer, obviously. You know, and then late in the game there, you know, not very often both teams have the bases loaded and a chance to score. And it was just that close, you know. Pajes made a great catch on Ernie. Rojas made a great play on Varsha's ground ball. And, you know, it was back and forth, you know, 7-game series, and 2 of them go to extra innings. But just feeling the energy in the building when Bo hit that ball, and feeling with the guys, you know, they went about it the right way every single day. So enjoying that, and then, you know, you get into the 8th, 9th, 10th, 2 outs away, and you know, it stings.
The Blue Jays represent not just the city, but an entire country. You got incredible support.
Yeah.
What would be your message to your fans?
Ooh, that's another thank you. You know, and I think as tough as this is right now, I think of the entire country and how they latched onto this group and hung on every pitch, just like we did. And there's going to be so many good memories for generations of Blue Jays fans that have waited a long time to get here. And I think this is probably the most likable group we've had here in quite some time. So to the fans, I say thank you. To the fans, I say I'm sorry. But it's an unbelievable group of men in there, not just players, but coaches, front office, support staff. So thank you for the support, and we hope that we set a higher expectation and a higher standard here going forward.
John, thank you.
Thanks, Ken.
Ken, appreciate John. That was really classy. I mean, apologizing to the fans. I mean, they were great. The entire postseason, they were a joy to watch. They were great. And sadly, of course, they'll have to wait. So 32 years will go on a little longer. By the way, just witness history. I've never been up for the daylight savings time when your phone goes from 1:59 to 1 o'clock.
It's not 1 o'clock.
That was kind of cool. We went backwards.
No, they have a party, people.
You know, the Jays were a lot of fun. They played great baseball. Gosh, they're a contact team. They pitched great. They did everything great. They just didn't win in Game 7. What do you think about their season, their postseason?
You know, Kevin, when you look at a guy like that and you think about Don Mattingly and Scherzer, and I guess Scherzer said he's coming back, the three of us have all been there. You know, we've won, but we've lost more than you win. It's a game of failure. And it is truly a masterclass on what John Schneider did from last place to 1 inch on that Will Smith for basically being world champions. And this really is, this. I believe, this is the start of something really, really special. They have young guys. They have a great player in Vladimir Guerrero Jr., and it should be fun to watch.
Yeah, one, he shouldn't apologize to the fans. The fans should thank him for everything that they've done. They went from last place to Game 7 of the World Series. Look, winning is hard. That's why you see people celebrate. And losing is rough. It's rough because you're not going to have the same group. You may have a majority of the group, but you're not going to have the same group. And you go through an entire season with a group of players like they had, and you fall short. It's a tough pill to swallow, man. It is tough. You know, I've been there. We've all been there. We've been on teams we thought were going to win, and when you lose, man, it takes a long time to forget.
Well, I know this. It was one of the best baseball games you'll ever witness tonight. Why don't we see the best of this postseason on our show? I don't know what this is going to be. Let's watch.
Oh, boy. Don't say anything.
Don't say anything. Hey, let me tell you, I love you so much, but the only chance that the Yankee has is if you, Mo, Andy, and A-Rod come back and play Reggie Jackson, Babe Ruth, all of them. Yo, DeMayo,
Papi,
Roger Mary.
Jesus.
La pasión de las grandes ligas es aquí en Fox.
KB is what I call the Cobra approach. The Cobra approach, which means you wait, poof.
I love it. I love the Cobra approach. I know we talked about that, but I love it.
Gee, you played in New York in your early days, 21, 22. How'd you do it without any sleep?
You know how I did it? I didn't pitch. That's the thing. I didn't pitch. I only had to play one side.
I said the money gonna come home. That's why I got a new suit out here and everything, baby. You got a new earring?
Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. I got you.
Keep going.
We got 2 words.
We had this fine item at the end. Derek Jeter driven. It was a great cologne.
Give us some.
Yeah, here we go. Come on.
It's expired, though, guys.
I'm actually still wearing that. Captain, did you use that a lot?
I do.
Yeah,
I still do. Not too much, though. Not too much. Not too much.
On a serious note right here, don't you think the color of your eyes was a distraction for the Mariners batter? Because it was for Jeter and A-Rod.
Yeah, I always like having fun with it.
And I'm still mad at you because your Minnesota Timberwolves took it to my Lakers. I'm still mad at you.
Wait a minute, hold on. It's all green, man. What's going on here? Why did Verducci say that we were good? What is going on?
I don't know.
Wait a minute.
We almost forgot.
Yes,
We
I've been
almost
waiting for one of these.
Yes.
There you go. It's official.
Mato. You Mato, boy.
But don't feel like you have to wear it.
He rejected the shirt, which has never been done in our show.
No, he didn't, Kevin. Mike Big Tao teacher.
Beautiful. I'll take that. I know Barger didn't, but I'll take that.
That's what I'm talking about.
There you go.
Hey, tell him to put.
Are you okay? Are you okay?
Good luck, man. Let's go.
Each inning, each hitter, each pitch, each out. Sorry, it's a rain delay. I had a parent-teacher conference that I'm going to miss, so sorry, guys.
You can take it on the air.
I might.
Take it. Take the call, man.
But we were
first.
We were. That's a true story.
The Yankee lose. The Yankees lose.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Papa, hey, let's do it again. The Yankees lose. The Yankees lose.
Let's go, baby.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, Kevin.
Yeah.
Before you go anywhere,
Yeah.
I got to take this moment to say happy birthday to Doña Lourdes, my boy's mom, 89 years old today. I know, Mama Lourdes, that we have been here for too long, but congratulations on your birthday. We all love you, and God bless you.
That's
Happy
amazing.
birthday.
Thank you. And Mom, I know you won't recognize me. I've been out of the house for 5 weeks, but I'll be back 89 years young. I love you. You're the best. Muchas gracias.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I will say this. It's been a month. We appreciate you watching. Love you guys, man. Always appreciate the time. That was fun. We'll do it again
Great
next
times.
year.
Yes.
Huh?
We'll be here again.
We'll do it again.
Before
That
you
was a
know it.
blast. Congrats
See
to
you
the
when I
Dodgers.
see ya.
Back-to-back World Series, and we will see you soon.